Today is Edinburgh Day, and I don't even know how we made it out on time out of the house because Guy is going through it, you guys. My son is teething, he's learned to crawl, he's learned to stand, he's regressing in his sleep all together, all at once. So it's been a struggle. I hope he behaves okay today because we're in Edinburgh the whole day. We're going to be going and exploring a lot of fragrances and, of course, seeing Edinburgh as well. My husband and I, we went there when we were students, so it's been a while. And now we're going back as a family, so it's going to be a nostalgic trip. So I'll take you guys along with me, and I hope you guys like it. We are at Pink Lane Coffee. This is one of our favorite coffee places. You get amazing V60s and manual brews here. And right here is Newcastle Central, so it's super accessible when you're traveling. We are at the famous The Milkman Coffee Cafe. It's in this beautiful building with incredible, typical Edinburgh architecture, but it's so small inside we couldn't film. We got the coffee and we're just enjoying it for a little bit. It's a beautiful day in Edinburgh today. So I did manage to film inside. It just got a little bit empty and I asked him permission if I can film inside. So I got some clips, but not a lot because it's very, very small, super cozy, and yeah, beautiful. Where are we going next? So Guy's been very difficult. He's refusing to nap on his pram and he's just crying and wants to be held. And we're walking a lot, so anyway, we're trying to figure out if we can go to kind of like a shopping center or a mall, so we will find the amenities to change him as well and grab some lunch. Anyway, let's go. Let's see if the rest of the day will be better. Cranky baby. So St. James's Quarter has this incredible changing room for mommies if you want to have a little stop. And yeah, it's on the 3rd floor. You okay over here? Okay, this is stunning. A friend of mine had just sent me a photo saying that she's obsessing over this, so I decided to check it out. This has a very prominent eucalyptus, which is super interesting, and it is warm and cozy. It has a bit of cashmere and some rose as well. This is another one that I really liked. This one has some musk, some amber, and I believe it also has some iris. So I've never heard of this brand, but I just found that. It's called Kingdom Scotland. All the fragrances are very outdoorsy and evoke a very specific feeling. Like for instance, when I smelled this, it reminded me a little bit like a petrichor scent, I would say. And this one, my husband instantly understood the feeling or the vibe of this fragrance. He immediately said this smells like water, and yeah, that's the inspiration, waterfall. This was a little bit heavy and woody, very dense, I would say, if I remember correctly, and this one was like fresh, atmospheric.
Gourmand, but still luxurious, woody. 2020, Francis was having a personal conversation with a journalist, and it reminded him of this story of when he was growing up. None of his teachers or his pupils could pronounce Kurkdjian, his last name, and so everyone called him Kurki. And so he loved that idea of playing into that nostalgia and creating something that was a kind of playful and fun exploration of the simplicity of our inner child and exploring that joy of that inner child that we all have.
Beautiful.
So it has this incredible, like, timeless French style.
Just a classic French barbershop, and I knew exactly how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
nicely
almost
done.
like what you imagine a classy aftershave to
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. Silver is built around this really, really stunning juniper berry that gives it this kind of sharp, crisp, almost
thinking gin
aromatic
and tonic.
freshness.
Mm.
You get that, but not in the way that you.
We are on our way to Jorum Studio. This is the one Scottish perfume brand that I really wanted to see. So I had to make sure I squeezed it in this trip. It's a bit of a walk, especially difficult because Guy's been extremely fussy, wants to be carried everywhere. But we're gonna make it because perfumes. We have made it. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Smoky and beautiful. This one is dark, and you described this as like more linen, clean linen vibe.
This one, it reminds me of like laundry, like hanging on, as opposed to like opening, which is more like soaked.
Right. I feel like this is hanging linen with some lemon tree close by or something like that, right?
Absolutely.
No, I definitely get the. Does this have cardamom as well? It has a bit of cardamom.
The cardamom is very forward as well.
Yeah, and the toasty rice is what I'm loving a lot. Goods secured. I'm so happy to have a Jorum Studio in my collection. I ended up buying Unspoken Gestures. That was such a beautiful rice, fig, hay, and cardamom fragrance. I'm obsessed. Bob, do you remember this place?
Yep. We were here, what, 13 years ago or something?
Yeah. Okay, I have fond memories of the park down there because I remember coming there with my now husband. Back then he was just a friend. Next, we're going to Victoria Street, which is apparently the street that inspired Diagon Alley. It's a freaking uphill climb, you guys. And we're exhausted, but we're gonna get there. So this is Victoria Street, the street that inspired Diagon Alley. So we ended up going to Blank Street Coffee. We were parched and we wanted something to drink or something cold. So we thought that initially we'll get ice cream from Canoop's, but their service is so incredibly slow. So we just ended up going there, and this is their pistachio latte iced, and it's incredibly satisfying to have this. How vivid is that memory? So when we came about what? Back in 2011, there was a wedding outside this. This is a church? Yes, church. And we remember that. We're just making our way down to the station. Our train is in about 20 minutes, and then we'll be back in Newcastle.